Look what I found in my mother's room. Man, I wouldn't watch that if I were you. Incredible AI deepfake technology compiles every serial killer into one man. Why is he my type? You're also my type. I bet you look good lying in the woods. I'd duck a moose for that car. Geez, what a nice car. I hope nobody would say they want to have sex with a moose to acquire such a car. It's honestly sad seeing 13 and 14-year-olds smacking and vaping. Those kids miss child labor so much they vape to simulate working in a mine. That's why I'm partially burying a plastic skeleton when I redo my deck. Naturally. Source: your skeletons. No need to bury plastic. What pink deserves to be shamed? People who caught up seaside hotlines to duck off. Unfortunately, yes. We had to discharge a patient who regularly called the staff and discuss committing suicide, and when the staff would listen or calm him down, he would get extremely aroused. The caring for him part sent him, and we could hear him getting off over the phone. Then he would thank the staff member, apologize profusely, and do it all over again in a few days. Sorry, bye, you have to pick one. Your pet dies. 40%. 10 random children die. 60%. As a person who doesn't own any pets, picking the 10 random kids to die was an easy choice. My son has been missing for a full 24 hours now. If we can hit 10k likes, I'll report it to the police. I want to like this because it's funny, but I also don't want your son to be found. No elf on the shelf this year. Get ready for ogres and aces out there murdering masses. Did you know? Albert Einstein's eyes are kept in a safe locked away in New York City. Bring them to me for my boba tea. You can fill a pool with anything you want. Money, gold, coins, anything valuable really. But you must jump into it from 10 meters, about 33 feet, and survive in order to keep what you filled it in with. What would you fill the pool up with? Used syringes. I'm here in 70+-year-old are waiting in a queue for 14+ hours to see the Queen. I'm never giving up my seat on the bus ever again. 14+ hours. Damn, just wait a few years and see her on the other side. As a man, why are you not in socks? I used to cram underneath my parents' carpet rag when I was 13. I don't know why. Then months later they wonder why there's yellow stains on it. I decided to voluntarily clean it. The smell was vile. Why is there just a random shot of Donkey Kong getting ducking obliterated in the Malay intro? Stop saying cook blast please. 14-year-old girl arrested for secretly giving birth in bathroom, killing son, and throwing him away. Out of the womb. Into the womb. Insert fetus now. Alt control deletus. That's for waking me up last night. Pet tries to sleep. Me. Congratulations. You are being loved. Please do not resist. Resistance is futile. Please accept love. That's exactly why I ended up in prison. Afghan Taliban announced to ban PUBG for promoting violence in Afghanistan. Why play online when you can play a film? A very heart-touching story. This homeless kid wanted to take picture with his favorite K-pop girl band Blackpink, but security guards didn't let him in. The band member saw him and told the security guards to let him in. Then they took this picture. Isn't that Jaden Smith? Kind reminder. The X chromosome contains 1908 genes. The Y chromosome has only 78 genes. The X chromosome is over 5 times larger than the Y. It's science. Female are superior. By far. Hence hundreds of years of chauvinism to try suppressor. Good night. Down syndrome is caused by an extra chromosome. Music connects people. They're just hanging out. Girl in my class made a random comment about her period for no reason. I told my stand partner to organize the music today for orchestra as I did it yesterday. She then proceeded to look at me dead in the ducking eyes and tells me, "I'm bleeding from my age right now." In those exact words. I just looked at her and my brain just kind of stopped working. What the duck does that have to do with anything? Look dead at her eyes and reply, "I'm bleeding from my pens right now." Don't explain further. Leave. The only true solution. These are the requirements for me who is a man. Female. Agreed and preferably also likes me. Optional. Damn, look at you two with the high standards I only have. Alive. Optional. Never having lunch at my school again. My honey ace could never be given that sandwich. At my gender reveal, I'm planning to poison the punch. All guests will have a choice between the pink and blue antidote. The correct choice is the true gender of the baby. There will be casualties. If Perry was a human, people would ship them. People. Not me. Already ship them as is. People. Me. Already ship them as is. If Dream would shut on my plate, I would click that plate clean. If Dream passed in my cup, I would click that cup clean. My spine. I went in for surgery at 5 feet 10 inches, came out 6 feet 2 inches. I'm supposed to be 6 feet 7 inches. I've seen gay parades straighter than your spine. And that's saying something. This one's a hell of a bone noodle. What do you do if you're at an old beach and get a dunner? I'll tell you what you don't do. Jack it to completion. I have court in 3 weeks. So edging is fine. As long as I don't bust, Your Honor. My client clearly didn't bust. This mass say baby compared to the mob. RIP that woman's vag, which is now most likely an absolute unit. The Taliban is banning PUBG for promoting violence. Taliban's condition right now. Next they should ban City Simulator game because it promotes fantasy. It's not okay to joke about RIP, but it's okay to joke about Mirdeer. Mirdeer beak teams are nothor usually difficult to offend. It's calling their name. KFC deep fryer. My high school Spanish teacher told my class that there's a South American food called cuy. He said it's called that because that's the sound the guinea pig makes as it's dropped into the dryer. Is it just me? Or were dad nuts way bigger in the late 90s or early 90s? No man. Your mouth was just smaller. LMFAO. Bruh. Duck y'all, we cancelling that shut now. What's the funny number for 801? The amount of times your mother was railed. Killing my neighbor with a rock. What video game had you like this? It can't be that easy. It's that easy. The presidents all share the same bedroom one after the other. That's kinda gay. Wait until you learn how they use Lincoln's presidential sock. Attention. The White House is on lockdown until we can find the presidential cram sock. Crucial advice. Don't want episode 4 with parents. How about uncles? I did water polo in high school, and one of the ways to get other girls to stop drowning you is to wrap your legs around them and pay on them. What the duck? My grandma died while the house was on fire. Oh shit, I can see her. Yeah. Butch don't know how to cook ducking steak. Wow. Turtle won the race. Where is the rabbit? The rabbit seems kinda happy about the whole situation. When my brother turned 18, he threw out his favorite anime body pillow that he was super attached to, and when I asked him why, he said, "Don't you know? She's 16. This isn't legal anymore. Some of you freaks on here could learn a thing or two from him. Lawful evil." So he threw a 16-year-old girl in the trash. Late term adoration. If you ever feel stupid, remember there are people who think rocks give you powers. There are only two kinds of people that get power from crystals: 12-year-old girls and math heads. As a Girl Scout, I'm triggered by her uniform. She's wearing a brownie sash, which is for the age group of 7 to 9. How old is the girl in the vid? 7 to 9. Amazing cinema with beds. Why the duck people are clapping? Nothing is happening in the movie. All gender restroom. This restroom contains stalls and urinals. Out of respect for all attendees, we ask that the urinals not be used. I'll be right back, kings. I have to use the urinal of disrespect. As a double-decker bus driver in Newcastle, I can say it's pretty fun to drive over someone. As somebody who got bounced off the front of a double-decker bus in Newcastle, let me tell you it's fun until the adrenaline wears off. Then it's agony. Archaeologists are just grave robbers with a degree. Archaeologists equals artifacts. Most actually would rather not find remains, unless it is the object of a dig. It tends to stall the process. Graver robbers also equals artifacts. I don't know why you would want with a dead body. A good time. How important is sex to you in a relationship? Depends on the relationship. With my mom, very important. With my dad, not so important. If you hate it, because a majority of the people buying into it are women, that mindset is misogynistic. If you hate it, because you don't believe in it, and think it's ridiculous, that is not misogyny. Yeah. Hating beans on toast doesn't mean you hate British people. Well, I do, but that's just a coincidence. You should do what Kurt Cobain did. Start a band, become open-minded. What smells bad, but tastes good? Gasoline. That's a great technique. One time a customer in Starbucks asked me to help him text this girl he really liked, so he could ask her out. He asked if I wanted to see a photo of her, and I said yes, obviously, and he turned the phone round and the camera was facing me. Honestly, best work I've ever seen. If someone did that to me, I'd be like, you opened camera, not photos. Open the right app, so I can see what she looks like. Oh sorry, proceeds to open his gallery app. That is full of stalker photos of you at your home. Did you know you talk in your sleep? You also smell different when you're awake. I didn't know you could search up porn on the PS4, let alone watch it. Yup, the browser. It's basically just a normal internet browser, but a tiny bit wackier. Well, time to download 52 terabytes of gamerjid furry porn on the PS4. Ha ha ha, okay, so my dad is a contractor and he used to drive a big white van with tinted windows, like the classic payphone van. When I was younger I'd wave at every single van like that, thinking it was him. All the payphone didn't pick you up cause they thought you were too easy. No real sport that way. See lot. This should cheer you up. At Fabi 1989. My friend went to Wales and checked into her Airbnb, and look who was waiting for her. That's what the Welsh call a brothel. A sliding chair to help disabled people into the sea. Come, Nana, it is time. You must go into the water. I'm under a lot of loans. Rob a bank of your choice. I did, but can't keep on drinking spam every day to save money. I hope this allowed. My son passed away in April this year after a battle with Answer. He was such a huge fan and collector of Yu-Gi-Oh! And others cards that we decided to have his headstone reflect his passion. We are so pleased with it that I know he would want to share it with others who would appreciate. The stonemason took time making sure it was near perfect to the card. Is he a warrior or a zombie type though? US soldier kicked out of army after FBI says he enlisted to become better at killing black people. Damn it, soldier. We told you. Apply to the police academy. Why mermaids are like this and not like this? Say what you want about bottom pick. At least it's stackable. You think that's ducked up? My wife is a nurse in San Diego, and when they have to schedule an MRI scan for extremely overweight people, they have to coordinate with the guys at SeaWorld to use the equipment at SeaWorld's facility. No cap. Your mama's so fat she gets her health checkups at SeaWorld. The new king of the UK's dingers. I've known two unrelated people in my life with hands like that, both severely ill due to heart problems, both dead just a couple years after showing this condition. Maybe they should skip Charles and go straight for William. It will save them some money in fireworks and crumpets. Travis Scott, Escape Plan, official music video. People at the concert might have needed this. When your girl hasn't shaved in a couple of weeks, but you need some coochie, the wilderness must be explored. Can't relate. My Slex doll doesn't grow hair. Same. Neither does my hand. Mine either. She isn't old enough for that. Bro. How come your flair is Chinese and you're using Reddit? I'm typing this from a concentration camp as we speak. I've hid my phone in between my ace cheeks for 3 months now. Just 30,000 more social credit points and I'll be out of this hellhole. Okay, mate. Have a good day. What was the reason your ex broke up with you? She died of answer. A text would have been sufficient. Oh man. I'm sorry for your loss. And I appreciate your dark humor. Your mom's profession. She's dead. Thanks by the way. Where is she buried though? I just wanna pass my heartfelt condolences. Not if I give my heartfelt condolences first. Guys relax. She can take multiple heartfelt condolences at the same time. Do you know what my grandpa said right before he kicked the bucket? Watch me kick this bucket. I'll never forget my grandpa's last words when he was hanging the Christmas lights on the roof. Stop shaking the goddamn ladder. I'll never forget the last words my grandfather said before he drowned. Glue 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 glue. I guess I'm lucky my grandfather passed away peacefully in his sleep, unlike all the passengers in his car. Just remembering how my 11 to 13 year old cousins are already experimenting in shut already. They've all had slacks and kissed and shut already dude, and one of them's lesbian and came out at 12 and instantly got a girlfriend. I'm almost 18. Haven't kissed anyone. Haven't had a relationship in real life, except when I was 12 and that guy would beat me. I came out as bi at 11 and still haven't gotten any sort of girlfriend, even online. I'm so ducking jealous I can't wait to die already. Bro, your cousins are speedrunning. Speedrunning ads. Beasting to the pence can permanently enlarge it. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. I'm sorry little one. I put my knot in a beehive for nothing. Did you know? In an attempt to reduce cleaning costs, the Amsterdam airport installed a picture of a fly in every urinal, so men can aim at it and avoid splashing the urine outside. It worked. Spillage was reduced by 80%. The urinal fly was introduced to Schiphol in the early 1990s, suggested by Jos van Biddef, manager of the cleaning department. It got terrible when there was a real fly in it, and it flew away. 5 guys were chasing it, trying to hit it. Listen, I can't do miracles, okay? Now I'm going to buy McDonald's and fix all the ice cream machines. Can you buy Brazil and turn Rio de Janeiro into a parking lot? Please. 8 Jota. What are all those flags? Was you born in a gang? Just another woman in my eyes, born into a royal family. But sure, only served the country 70 plus years or so, no big deal. Such a great servant, I loved when she colonized countries, killed Diana and supported a pay-for-file with taxpayers' money. Yeah, I'm sure she was going about every country in a tank whilst in the womb. My brother just left a Lex toy in the bathroom. I don't know what it is, but I really want him to get it out of there. Edit. Just checked again, and sure enough he finally took it out. Yo, you left a dodo in the bathroom. What would you do if you got 1 hour of uninterrupted time with your lifelong crush? Tax evasion. I like pens. Sir, this is a restaurant. That's not on our menu. But it can be. Right this way, sir. Jadassized mean teal. Pilot. Apologies dear passengers for the unexpected turbulence. The guy in the plane's bathroom. It's actually quite nice. The plane shakes you up and down like a ketchup bottle to get out every last bit of shut. There is no good boy, only Zool. We are out of protein powder. You are my protein now. r/suddenly gay. How to get stronger in 30 days. Just do this. Can you do a video killing people with a rock? How's your day going? On June 4th 2022 a bomb will go off in a local restaurant. You and 9 other civilians will vanish. That's nice to hear. Pie. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Old school truth. My mother used to say this. Great cook. Terrible surgeon though. Good for you. My 80-something mom joined FB and drank the Kool-Aid about the Cupid vaccine being a scheme to control people, so she refused to get it, and she got the virus and died. Who gave this the heartwarming award? How cute is she? Would marry. You don't even know her. She could be one of those awful people who let their dogs click their faces. I'd be her dog. I'd marry her faster. I'd marry her dog. Dog is trying very hard to get newly adopted Rottweiler to play with him. We should all make friends using this method. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea on paper. But I sniff just one woman's butthole and suddenly I'm not welcome in the library anymore. If this gets on r/cursed comments, put me in a box. Me too. Me too. Make it 3. I doubt it. Doctors are concerned about the Queen's health. Everyone from the royal family is coming to be by her side. Everyone at BBC is wearing black. They suspended BBC One's schedule. It's all good. She hasn't even used her totem of undying yet. Edit. Oh shut. Elastigirl is thick as duck, and I'm here for it. Take my money. Oh lord lol. You're all wild. That's wild. Wanting to dang Elastigirl is pretty much the default opinion for this universe. You enter existence rusting for that stretchy, thick ace. Personally, I'm going for Edna. Morbius starring at Jared Leto, Matt Smith, and Adria Arjona is now on Netflix. Can't wait to Netflix and chill with this movie on the background and whisper on the other person's ear. It's Morbin time. Just as I'm about to cram. In my case I also got to ding a her asshole cause she forced my hand into her pants from behind. I didn't like the smell and was infuriated. What the actual duck? God ducking damn it. First comment I read. Duck this place.